Namaste, everyone. Thank you for joining me in today's practice. This will be an hour of Power Yoga Vinyasa flow. So let's come onto our mat and bring any blocks or strap that you would like to use during the practice. Some of it might be challenging, but it's okay. You can always skip any of the poses and drop into child's pose when the road gets tough, or you can modify. I'll call the modifications as needed. Now, take a moment to set an intention for your practice. Close your eyes. Breathe in and breathe out. Allow yourself to open your eyes. And we start in tabletop. Namaste. So without further ado, let's bring ourselves into child's pose. And allow our big toes to touch, and allow our hands to reach forward. And allow your head to release on the mat. Now, I want you to press into those hands and allow your hip to roll back towards your heels when you can, and connect with your breath. Find the inhalation and the exhalation. Breathe in and out, and allow the back of the neck to release. Release any tension there. Find your breath and walk your hands all the way to the left side. As you walk the hands to the left side, I want you to bring the knee together as if you're reaching, and allow your shoulders to draw away from the ears. Such a great pose. Notice your breath. Lengthen the spine, compressing and lengthening. Shoulders away from the ears. Come back to center, and then walk your legs again over to the left side, and then reach your hands to the right side. Again, as you notice the hip goes towards the heels, reach the hands to the right side, knees together if you can. Noticing your back stretch, noticing your shoulder. And when you have it, come into your tabletop. Find that length, find your breath. Notice what your intention that you set in the beginning of the class, what it is. Maybe you didn't set one. I want you to focus. I want you to remind yourself the word focus. Depending on what country you come from, the focus might sound different. Like the Belgium, they say focus, focus, right? The emphasis on the French. So allow your thumbs and index finger to be on the mat, knee about hip distance apart. Find your breath, and when you have it, I want you to take the left leg back. Lengthen the spine, maybe point toes or flex toes. We're just starting. Exhale, draw that knee towards the nose, rounding here. As you round, just think about cat and cow. Inhale, take the left leg back. I want you to slightly bend the knee. Think about cat and cow. Exhale, round in here. Inhale, reach back, lengthen, knee slightly bent. Exhale, draw in towards the chest. Last two. Exhale, you contract. Last one. Exhale, you squeeze it in. Relax the shoulders. Stay here for a little bit of moment here. Connect with your breath, your hands. Exhale, release that left leg. Take a big breath in, cat and cow. I want you to feel the pose. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Push into those mat, neck releases, neck and shoulder away from the ears. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Just take your time just to open the body during this warm-up. Tailbone under. Inhale, look up. Arch in the back. Drop in the belly. Exhale, round. Notice your breath. Come back to center. Inhale, take the right leg back. Noticing your breath, lengthen. You can point toes, you can flex toes, broaden across the chest. As you have it, exhale, draw that knee towards the chest. Just feeling that cat. Finding your breath. Inhale, lift on up, slightly bend that knee. Open through the sternum. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, reach back, open. Exhale, draw it in. Last two. This pose feels amazing. Exhale, hug it in. Last one. Exhale, squeeze it in. Just squeeze a little bit more. And hang out here. Breath in and out. Face is relaxed. Neck is long. Exhale, release that right leg on the mat. Inhale, look up, cat and cow. Exhale, round, shoulder away from the ears. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Coming to neutral spine, tuck the toes under, push into the thumb and index finger, lift the knee, and come into plank. Notice your breath. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. I want you to push on your big toe joints and find that length on the back body. Relax the face, relax the shoulder. Now, I want you to think about the movements as we do them. Come with a focal point, finding that length. Lift the left leg up. Noticing your breath, square the hip, that way the hip doesn't open here. Exhale, look between the hands. Place the left foot on the mat. Stretch out, look at the front of the mat, open as you drop that right knee on the mat. Inhale, hands reach to the sky. Notice your breath. Rib cage in, push into that right big toe and draw the shoulder away from the ears. From here, we're going to use the right hand, catch the left wrist, lengthen to the sky. Exhale, we're going to lean over to the right side and feel the joy on the hip. Push into the heel of the left and lean over to the right side. Take a big breath in. Come back to center. The left hand catches the right wrist, reach high, open, and lean over to the left side. More you push the right leg back, more you find length on the hip. And for all my lovely shoulder, tight shoulders, breathe into the shoulder, send it to the hip, and find your breath. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, the hands to the mat. Tuck the right leg under. Find your breath, look forward, lengthen the spine. Inhale, rise up into your high lunge. Crescent lunge. Notice that right leg, notice the left leg. Go a little bit deeper and push the right leg back. Exhale, the hands to the mat. Great job. Push the right hand into the mat and bring the left leg on top of the right into your side plank. I love yoga. There's so much creativity in yoga. Take the left hand all the way to the sky. Open. If this is not for you today, you can draw the right knee on the mat. You can push the left leg forward. So there's so many variations. But I want you to pick your head up. Pick your head up from the mat. Sometimes we love yoga that we tilt our head like this. I want you to pick it up. Push into that right hand. Feel the side plank. Feel your right hip. Exhale the left hand down like nothing happened. Forward into your plank. Stay here for a moment. Engage the core. The lower back is engaged. Find that length on the heels. And we lower for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Relax the neck. Bring the knee on the mat right away. Take it back into your child's pose. I want you to take a big breath in and remind yourself, I am focused. Breath in and out. Allow your face to relax. Allow your shoulders to lengthen. Then inhale, come back into plank. Take a cat-cow. Open. Exhale, round. Crawl the toes under, back again into plank. I love yoga when you're warming up. You're so methodical and focused into all aspects of the body. The legs, the shoulder. the belly, everything is working. Exhale, press into your downward facing dog. Awesome. Find that length. Push the heels back. Draw shoulder away from the ears. Notice the word awesome. Inhale. Bring the right leg all the way up. Again, don't open the hip. Just keep the hip squared. Maybe point, maybe flex. I always say James Bond or Barbie toes. Find that length. Hug the knee towards the chest, the midline. Pause here. Feel your back body. Bring that right leg mindfully in between the hand. Find that length. Bend the right knee. Look forward. Open the chest. You can stay on the fingertip or the hands. A breather here. Push the left leg back. As you exhale, bring the left knee on the mat mindfully. Relax the top of that left leg. Inhale, hands reach high. Notice your breath. Pull your rib cage in and sink in. As you sink in, you're almost in a split. One day your left thigh comes onto the mat. Take a breather here. The left hand catches the right wrist, open to the gods and heavens. And as you lean over, feel the joy. Your head can rest on the left upper arm and breathe into the joy. As you open, you lengthen, you let go of the things that no longer serve you. Are you searching around the room? Just breathe here and focus. Inhale, come back to center. Lengthen the spine and bring the right hand to catch the left wrist. Reach high, open through the side body. As you exhale, lean over to the right side. What a joyful day. Joy, J for joy. Find the breath. Lengthen, open. Inhale, hands reach high. Exhale, the hands to the mat right away. Look forward, tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee, lengthen the spine. Continue to look forward, draw the shoulder away from the ears. Push into that left big toe. Inhale, rise up. High lunge, crescent lunge, stick with it. Every breath you sink in, you feel the left heel, the calf, and open through the hip. A little smile goes a long way with the focus. Exhale, the hands to the mat. Taking a breather here, we're going to roll to the outer edge of the left leg. Right leg meets with the left. You can drop the left knee. You can decide to stagger or stack. And the right hand reaching to the sky. We often drop our head, but head is in alignment with the spine. So bring it up and take that right hand up. So it's ideal to look forward where your head is and push into that left hand. Side body engage. Breathe here. Find that length. Smile and exhale. Right hand to the mat. Back to plank. Like nothing is happening. Just find that breath. Inhale. Lower for 3, 2, and 1. Hold 1. Inhale. Upward dog. Finding that breath. Lower your knees on the mat. Push those hips to your heels. Child's pose. Brilliant. B for brilliant. Finding your breath. Finding your shoulder. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, come back to center. Cat and cow 1 time. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. You're feeling the fire. Tuck the toes under. F for fire. Come back into plank. Reset. Shoulder away from the ears. Thumb and index finger on the mat. Exhale, press back. Downward dog. Party time. Inhale, right leg reach high. Extend. Keep those hips squared. And draw that knee towards the nose. Finding that breath on the lower back. Exhale the right leg down. Inhale, rise. High lunge. Crescent lunge. Finding your breath sink in, open through the front body. Lean back. Start to lean back. Open. Look up to the sky. Feel your back. Exhale the hands to the mat. Right leg reach back. And come back into 3-legged dog. 3-legged plank. Stay committed. C for commitment. Finding that right leg lengthen. Look forward. Open through the chest. You got it. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Finding length, finding your front body, and press into that lovely plank. All in the mind. Take a breather here. Exhale, downward dog. Look towards those knees. Legs are hip distance apart. Hands are shoulder width apart. Inhale, take the left leg up. Pointer flex, but hips are squared. Push into those hands, lengthen, spread the wings. Exhale, crawl the knee towards the nose. Stay here, breather. Neck is long, knees coming towards the nose. Exhale, bring the left leg in between the hand. Inhale, rise. High lunge. Crescent lunge. You can tell the excitement in my voice. Finding the breath as we go for D. D for devotion. Devotion, finding that breath. Finding the shoulder away from the ears. Lengthen the spine. Smile a little. And go within. And exhale, bring the hands to the mat. And take the left leg back and up. Three-legged dog. Stay committed. Stay devoted. Brilliant and awesome. Take the left leg high. And come back into your three-legged plank. Just stay here. Breathe in. Try to use this moment of breathing as a way to focus. As you exhale, lower. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Open through the chest and shoulder. As you exhale, lower your knee and come back to that focus into your child's pose. Let it go. Finding that length. Finding your breath. Inhale, come back into tabletop. Tuck the toes under. Press into your plank. Stay with it. Find your breath. Exhale, press back. Downward dog. Finding that breath. Endurance E. Bringing the left leg on the mat. Bring the right leg in between the hand. Inhale, rise. Warrior 1. Vadrasana 1 in Sanskrit. You got all the time you have in the world to adjust and be comfortable. So why not? Do you like to be uncomfortable? So enduring and lengthening and breathing into that focus. Exhale, bring the hands to the mat and take the right leg back and up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, three-legged plank because you are stronger. So push into those hands, broaden across the back body. Breather here. Lower for 3, 2, 1. Upward dog or cobra. Remember, you can always take a child's pose. Look forward, back into that lovely plank. Is it lovely? Finding your breath. Exhale. Press back. Downward facing dog. We got only the left side to do now. Bring that right foot on the mat, 45 degrees. Inhale, bring the left leg in between the hand. Vadrasana 1. Lengthen the spine. That's as much French I can give you today. Draw the rib cage in. Push on the outer edge of that left leg. As we come to the letter F. Focus. Fabulous. You look fabulous in that warrior 1, so you might as well breathe. So you can look very fabulous. Exhale, bring the hands to the mat and take the left leg back and up to the sky. Three-legged dog. Noticing your breath. Lengthening the spine. Three-legged plank. You are expecting for it. It is focus. It is balance. Breather here and lower for 3, 2, and 1. Upward dog. Finding your breath. Open the chest. Feel your body craving for these poses. As you exhale, lower to the knee and take child's pose. When you get in that child's pose, I want you to shut it down. Quiet the mind and really focus on coming back to your breath. That way, when you go back to the next pose, you are recommitted, you're focused, and you are fabulous. Take a big breath in and roll back into your plank like nothing happened. Just the breath got a little bit faster. Find your breath, exhale, press back, downward dog. Here we go again on the right. Left leg on the mat, 45 degrees on the mat. Slide your right leg in between the hand. Inhale, rising up, Badrasana Una. 10,000 hours, according to the outlier. It took the Beatles to be great. So guess what? Our next letter is G. Can I sing the alphabet again? Greatness. Bring the hands behind you. Open the heart and look up to the sky, to the heavens, and lift through the sternum. Belly pose in, rib cage in. As you exhale, we devote ourselves to our practice. With every breath, I want you to release the head and refocus this time. With greatness, with gratitude, we feel with our heart. Inhale, rising up, back to warrior one. You're doing great. Exhale, the hands to the mat, and take the right leg back. Three-legged dog, three-legged plank, yogi push-up, smile, 3, 2, and 1. Upward dog, top of the legs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg 45 degrees, left leg in between the hand and rise. Badrasana 1, uno. Finding that length, squaring the hip, pushing on the outer edge of the right leg. Exhale, bring the hands back behind you. Open the heart, lift their sternum. Be great, be grateful. Exhale, lean in and come into your devotional warrior, humble warrior. Bend that left leg, feel the goodness. And as you release, I want you to find your focus once again. With every breath, you're lengthening, you're creating more space through the lower lumbar, through the back of the head, through the shoulders. Take a big breath in and rise up with greatness. Warrior one. Exhale, the hands to the mat. You got it. Left leg, reach back and up. Three-legged dog. Breathe in, three-legged plank. Refocus. Find your shoulders. Find those thumb and index finger. It gets easier. 3, 2, 1. Upward dog or cobra. I'm with you. You're with me. We bring our knees to the mat and take a child's pose. Again, when you get into that child's pose, it's just like, oh, it's what else? That was then. This is now. Breathe out here. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, come back into your plank. Tuck toes under. Lift knee and refocus. Finding your breath. Downward facing dog. You made it halfway. Bring the left leg 60 degrees on the mat. Inhale, bring the right leg in between the hand and rise. Warrior two. Sink in. Finding that length. Finding that right leg, bend it, open the hands. Draw the shoulder away from the ears. So you got G. We got H. Be happy. Happiness. It only starts when you start to focus on yourself. You can't focus on others, but if we are all collectively happy, then it's a happy family. Exhale the hands to the mat. Bring the right leg back and up. Three-legged dog. Three-legged plank. You got it. Hold it here. Breathe. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, lower. 3, 2, 1. Upward facing dog. Finding that chest. Lengthen the spine. Downward facing dog. I love yoga. Right leg 60 degrees. Step the left leg in between the hand and rise. Warrior two. Be happy. Be happy. When your landlord tells you that the rent is due, be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Be happy. Be happy. Exhale the hands to the mat. Take it back. Three-legged dog. You're there. You're with me. Inhale, come back into three-legged plank. A little smile goes a long way. I promise you, when you're happy, you're smiling. When you're sad, you're frowning. Yogi push-up, 1, 2, 3, upward dog. Finding that length on the lower back. Exhale, drop to the knees. Child's pose. Tell me that you're having fun in the child's pose right away as you shut it down. Shut it down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just let it go. Inhale, come back into the top of the mat. Tuck the toes under. Hold here for plank. Inhale. Get inspired. I for inspiration. As you come back into this plank, it gets easier and easier. But it's with inspiration to be here. And find that length and exhale, press back. Downward dog. Bring the left leg 60 degrees. Bring that right leg in between the hand and rise. Warrior 2, 10,000 hours. Finding that length, left hand down. Peaceful warrior. Find the peace within the pose. I am inspired. I'm re-inspired. Find that length. We're on the letter I. Breathe into the side body. Keep the right knee bent. Don't collapse on the back. Give me a yogi back, not a Beyonce back. Ask me again what that means. Tuck those tailbone under. Come back. Warrior 2. Back is flat. Shoulder away from the ears. Exhale like a warrior. Bring those hands to the mat. Take the right leg back. Three-legged dog. Finding that breath. Three-legged plank. You might have a six-pack by the end of this class. Yogi push up. 3, 2, 1. Upward dog. Be grateful. Find breath and come back to letter I. Inspiration. I am inspired. Right leg and left leg back to downward dog. Let it go. Right leg 60 degrees on the mat. Inhale, bring that left leg in between the hand mindfully. And rise up. Warrior 2. Sink in, open those wings. Look at the middle finger of the left. Close the palm. Tailbone under. Breathe in. Open through the shoulder, through the right leg. Peaceful warrior as you exhale. Inhale. Look up. Pick up the head. Bend that left leg. Feel the joy in the hip. Push on the outer edge of the right leg. Breathe up. Open through the shoulders. A little smile lets you be inspired again. And back to warrior 2. Nothing is happening, just your breath and movement. Exhale, downward facing dog. As you cartwheel the hands, I want you to take the left leg back and up. Finding that breath, energize those hands, and come back into plank. 3, 2, 1. Upward dog. Oh, right there it is. Drop to the knees. Child's pose. Again, take any variation of child's pose. But I want you, when you get into that child's pose, let go of what happened earlier. Stay with the present. Relax the head. Stay awake. Stay committed. And focus. Inhale, roll yourself back to the top of the mat. Tuck to the toes and press into plank. Find breath. Find joy. J for joy. Joy in the morning, joy in the afternoon, and joy in the evening. Even when the road gets tough, you gotta find the joy. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, take the right leg all the way up. Bring that right leg in between the hand. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Interlace the hand, lengthen the spine. Inhale, lean forward. Find your breath. Find that right knee and lift. Virabhadrasana 3. Warrior 3. As you extend, you lengthen, you point or flex toes. Inhale, rise up, high lunge, crescent lunge. Exhale, the hands to the mat. Take the right leg back. Three-legged dog, you know the drill now. Three-legged plank. Commitment through the hands as you press into the thumb and index finger. Yogi push-up. 3, 2, 1. Upward facing. Top of those legs on rush. Downward facing. Find your breath. Find your shoulder. Taking a big breath in. Lift the left leg up. Exhale the left leg in between the hands. High lunge. Crescent lunge. Notice your breath. Interlace the hand. Maybe you release the different thumb. Bring it on top. Thumb and index finger open through the back body. Lean forward. Hold it here. Inhale. Find the joy as you lift. Find your breath. Lengthen warrior 3. Virabhadrasana 3. Breathe into it. Straighten the left leg. Straighten the right leg. Exhale. Start to lower. High lunge. Crescent lunge. Exhale, the hands to the mat. Inhale, left leg reach high, three-legged dog. Three-legged plank. Find the joy, even if it's three-legged plank. Commitment, shoulder. 3, 2, 1. As you start to lower, upward dog. Find the joy and lower to your knees. Child's pose. Are you still smiling? Shut it down. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. You're doing great. Inhale, come back into the tabletop, toes under our plank. Here we are. Find your breath. Breath in, exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Just stay here for a moment. Breathe in. Push those heels back. Find the length. Find your breath. Relax the head. Yes, I know. You've been working at it. I can see you. Shoulder away from the ears. Find that length. Find your breath. Inhale, take the right leg all the way up. Find shoulder, find your breath. Bring that knee towards the nose. Finding your breath as you bring that right leg in between the hand. K for knowledge. Tap into the inner knowledge here, the wisdom within, the teacher within. Warrior 1. You're in warrior 1. Find that length. Find your breath. Inhale, interlace the hand. Release the index finger. Open the heart. Lean forward. Virabhadrasana 3. Check in with your left leg, extending, lengthening the spine. You got it. Take a breather here. Start to lower mindfully into your warrior 2. Take a breather, tailbone under, shoulder away from the ears. Peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. Finding the breath. Look at all these poses that we're doing as we find the knowledge that is in our body from doing it one time. Come back, warrior 2, smile. Right elbow, right knee, left hand reach forward, extended side angle. Is the shoulders away from the ears? Are you breathing? Is the head off the mat? It's in alignment with the spine. Come back, warrior 2. Cartwheel the hands to the mat and take the right leg back and up. 3-legged dog. Inhale, 3-legged plank. Yoga is challenging. Who said it was easy? Find that breath. Yogi push up. 3, 2, 1. Upward dog. Yes, yes, yes. A lot more yes than no's. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Out of the mouth. Take a full breath in once again. And float the left leg up. Bring it in between the hand. Warrior 1. Virabhadrasana 1. You tap into the knowledge. You square the hip. You be comfortable rather than uncomfortable. Interlace the hand. Release the index finger. Lengthen the spine. Bend that left leg, lean forward. Breathe. Breath is knowledge. As you inhale, rise into your warrior three. Bakasana three. Knowledge is power. Power is knowledge. Coming back mindfully, warrior two. Finding that knowledge within the body as we practice yoga, we start to store a lot of information, good and bad. Now you have to discern. Open through the wings. Find your breath. Close the palm. Peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. Open through the side body. We've been here before. So you might as well enjoy and find that knowledge and draw tailbone under. Bend the left leg and come back to warrior two. Lengthen, extend the side angle A as the right hand reach across. Knowledge is power. When you lack the knowledge, how can you focus? When you lack the knowledge, how can you discern? How can you stay committed? Back to warrior two. Be in the know. Be curious for more. What is yoga about? Find that length, cartwheel the hands like a warrior and press that left leg back. Three-legged dog. It should be in music now. Lengthen. Three-legged plank. Is it in music yet? Hold. Breath. Shoulder. Core. 3, 2, 1. Upward dog. Notice your breath. Shoulder back. Knee on the mat. Quiet the breath. Child's pose. Woo! Are you having fun? Just shake the head. Yes, it is so much fun. Find your breath. Coming back into your tabletop. Tuck toes under. And come back into your plank for just a brief moment, not for a little while. Press back into your downward dog. From here we find L. L for laughter. How can you be focused but you can't laugh? The focus doesn't mean to frown. Take a big breath in, float the right leg up. You know the party just started. Bend that right leg. You can stay here or you can flip the dog and find laughter while then open through the front body. Open the heart, open the hip. Feel the laughter towards the heart. We're gonna bring the right hand down. Right leg reach high, right knee to right elbow, right knee to left elbow, and bring the right leg in between the hand. Inhale, rise up. High lunge, crescent lunge. Reach those hands up. Bring the hands in front of the sternum. Finding the joy. Bring the left elbow outside of the right. Thumb to sternum. Breathe and twist. Taking a big breath in. Find the laughter as you lift the head. Look forward, open through the chest. Inhale, unravel yourself and laugh as much as you can. Warrior two. Straighten the right leg, hands reach up, lengthen. Finding your breath. Laughter is there. If you fall, you laugh. Skandasana. Open. Are you feeling it? Are you loving it? Breathe in, breathe out. As you start to slow things down, you start to realize when you don't laugh, you take yourself too serious. But when you laugh, when the landlord says the rent is due, I didn't sing it. Be happy. Inhale, coming back to warrior two. Bakasana 2. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Like a song, take the right leg up. Three-legged dog. Three-legged plank. Look forward, lengthen. 3, 2, 1. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. I know it's the letter B. Laughter. Laughter is medicine. Do you know that? Find the breath. Take the left leg all the way up. Extend through those legs, through the hip. Bend the knee. Open. Look through the left armpit. You can stay here just bending the left leg, feeling the pose. Or you can flip. Be a playful dog. Be a laughing dog. Be a laughing Buddha. Allowing your breath to come in. Hip, chest, sternum, belly. Exhale, left hand down. Mindfully inhale, left leg reach high. Finding the exhalation. Inhale the left leg in between the hand. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Crescent lunge. You're doing great. You're marvelous. Hands in front of the heart. Breathe and sink in. Exhale, right elbow outside of the right leg, thumb to sternum. Work through those right leg, open. And the laughter and the joy just marinates together to give us that focus once more. Inhale, rising up like the warrior that you are, warrior 2. So finding that length, finding the breath, extend those hands, lengthen, breathe in. Peaceful warrior, reverse warrior, open, joy, find laughter, find focus, come back to warrior 2. Cartwheel the hands to the mat. You know the time it is. Left leg reach high. 3-legged dog. 3-legged plank. Yogi push up. Upward dog. Finding your breath. You got it. Child's pose. You know the music by heart. Find breath. Find your shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back to the top of the mat. Tuck the toes under, lift the knee, plank. And for motivation, be motivated to move and breathe. Left leg back and up into your downward 3-legged dog, rather. Lengthen, left leg in between the hand. Dropping the right leg on the mat. Inhale, rise up, warrior 2. I didn't forget. Motivation. Breathe in, hands reach up. Lengthen, open through the front hip. Skandasana over on the right side. Breathe in here. Open, chest, shoulder. Lengthen, be motivated. Inhale, rise back up and return to warrior 2. Cartwheel the hands to the mat and take the left leg back and up. 3-legged dog. Come back into your plank, yogi push up. You got it. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Beautiful, everybody. Finding that breath. Stay here in the downward dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring the forearm on the mat. Finding that length, finding the breath. Go through the motivation and be mobile as you come into N for noble. For noble, the noble, our nobility and our motivation and our commitment can allow us to get into some of these hard poses. We take it into a headstand. Bring the, so if you don't have a headstand, you can use the wall or you can come into shoulder stance on your own. So from here, we're going to be noble and brave and take the legs up to the sky for headstand. It's just okay. We've been through this journey, so if we fall, we can laugh. We can get re-inspired. The Olympians are constantly practicing 3 to 4 hours, sometimes a day, a week, to be better. Even when the Olympian in the 2021 fell off from the vault 3 times, he smiled, he dusted his hands off, and he came back again. Even the track and field athletes, They run like their life. This was it. So are you giving it all your best? Are you being noble and lengthening the spine? Find your focal point, your drishti, as you lower and take child's pose. Find your breath. It's just yoga. But it's like the Olympians when they have that nobility to rise to the occasion and represent not only their athleticism, but also their country and the profession in which they are competing for. So how is your noble? How noble are you to press into those challenging poses? Find your breath, lengthen through the spine. Find your shoulders. Find your breath. Come back into those hands, tuck the toes under, press into your downward facing dog. Start to walk your hands towards the armpit, maybe walk about this much. Our internal organs, O for organ, organization. So how organized are you in the Bakasana? You're going to bring the hands down. We're going to organize ourselves. So just leaning in and lifting one leg or the other and hovering here. Now activate, organize your legs. That way they can start to rise up and you start to ball into the mat. Push into those hands, organize yourself, but be noble to press in. Don't let fear get in the way. Coming back and pause here. Stay on the heels. Finding that breath. We try again. 10,000 hours. Breathe here. Press into those hands. Look forward for focus. And then put the knee towards the armpit. Lean in. Find those grooves. And lift the leg. And when you fall, remember there's laughter. Push in. Pull up. And exhale. Balasana. Bring the elbow inside the knee, open the hip, find your breath, push into the thumb and open the sternum. Finding your breath, finding your shoulder. We haven't been on the mat so far. Find the length. Push into those hands, lift the bum and then straighten the leg. Point the toes forward. Lengthen through the back body. Feel your breath, feel your lower back especially. Then exhale, forward fold. Relax the head. You can keep the knee bent. You decide what feels comfortable. Breathe here. Open the wings and bring the wings as you interlace the hand. Find your breath. Find your shoulder. Breathe in, then exhale. Draw the knuckles forward. It's almost like flossing your teeth, but this time we're flossing the shoulder. The letter P. Patapi pa pata pa 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 Paul. P P P. I've always want to sing that song, but I can't sing it quite enough. So P, just relax the head here. I don't have a word for P. Maybe you have a word, you let me know. I can think about pump. Pump in. Find your length. Relax the head. Then release the hands. And slowly push the legs back into your downward dog. Then inhale, roll yourself forward into plank. Lower your knees. And sit on the heels for a moment in hero's pose. So the legs are together. Oh gosh, we worked really hard. Find the length, open through the sternum. It's okay. Breathe in. Breathe out. Close the eyes for a moment. Just feel, what does it feel like to sit on your heels? And then lengthen through the spine as we prepare for our camel pose. Inhale. Inhale, rise up. Find that breath. And then open through your camel pose. Q for quarter. So you start to lower. Find your breath. Find your shoulder. I chuckle because I often watch Michael McIntyre. He's a British comedian. And he says, the alphabet, the letter Z, or the letter X, is so hard to find those letters. What words represent those letters? So you sing X for Zion or xylophone, and then come back into child's pose. So what letter? Motivation, Q. Finding that length, finding the breath. So it reminds me of Michael McIntyre. He's quite a funny comedian, and he brings laughter to my practice. Inhale, come back to tabletop. We try again. Inhale, hands reach up, sit on the heels. And then inhale as we rise up through the front of the hip, legs are hip distance apart. Bring the hands to the lower back. And maybe you reach for the heels, camel pose. Finding that breath, opening through the sternum. You can choose to look forward because your neck, again, finding the letter Q. Unfortunately, I don't have a word for letter Q. And then finding the letter R. I feel like R, the good word for it is rubbish. But I love the word rubbish because sometimes we must let go of those rubbish in our lives. It could be in the form of a person, material things that no longer serve us, and slowly come back into R for rabbit this time. We're going to bring the legs a bit towards together and then bring the hands behind us. This is a great pose to release the head. My talking is going to be a little bit constricted. As we bring the head to the mat, we lift the hip and we start to walk the legs towards the face and round. Great pose. Release. Inhale back to sitting on the heels, hands reach up. Find that length. Find the breath. And then slowly sit on the hips. Bring the legs forward. S. Save it for a different day. If the rubbish is not serving you, might as well save it. Reach the hands all the way up. And Michael went ahead and then fold forward. Michael went ahead and say, so when you're on the phone and you're trying to spell your name, in my case, my name is Elizabeth. Some people will say E for Edward. Rather, he says, oh, well, in the case of your name, how would you tell it to the person who is calling you? So I would say E for endurance, L for laughter, I for inspired, Z for xylophone, A for awesome, B for brilliant, E for endurance, T for transformation. I think I forget the letter T. H for happy. What a great way to spell my name. So how would you spell my name? I can go with the Beth. B for brilliant. E for endurance. T for transformation. H for happiness. Inhale, hands reach up. Left leg forward, right leg towards the perineum. Hands reach up, lengthen. How would you spell your name? Let's pick on Julie. J for joy. U for uniform, unity. L for laughter. I for inspiration or inspired. E for endurance. That's Julie right there. Let's go for Julia. J for joy. U for unity. L for laughter. I for inspired. A for amazing. Inhale, hands reach up. Right leg to left, reach up. Who else? Can I spell their name? Find their length. Exhale, reach the hands forward. Holly. H for happiness. O for organize. O, double L, double laughter. Laugh, laugh, laugh. And Y. Find your why. W-H-E, but find your why. Inhale, hands reach up. So spell your name and be inspired as you lift up into your tabletop. Notice we start to slow down when we go into that spellings, because then we are using more of our mind to spell rather than focusing on the movement. So the movement, we start to slow down. Release on the mat and come into navasana. You can do this all day long, but the beauty is just be focused and close your eyes for a moment. Just you got it. Close your eyes and think, how would you spell your name as a stranger? Lower your lower back on the mat. Just focus. How would you spell your name? Being inspired. I mean, sometimes people ask me, how do you spell your name? E for Edward? Yes, E for Elizabeth. Beth? B for Bethany? No, B for Beth. B for brilliant. Lower yourself on the mat. Draw your right knee in. Head on the mat. Have a laugh here. Rotate the ankle. Just let it go. And then bring the right leg over to the left. Gentle twist. Don't force it. Just breathe in and breathe out. Let it go. How would you spell your name on a good day? And switch legs. Hold the left knee in. Hold the left knee in. Release the lower lumbar. Right leg down. And the left leg over to the right. Gently look to the left side. How would you spell your name? It's so lovely. Dog. D-O-G. D for devotion and O, organize yourself, organs, and G for gratitude, grateful. And then take those legs up, let it quiet here. Release. You've done a great job by showing up. Show up. You showed up. You did the practice. And you are here. You are great. You're enough. Lower your legs on the mat, first and foremost. You can choose to pigeon toe your knee, also quite a great way to release. If this is not available to you, as you prefer to bring the sole of the feet together, by all means do so. There's a second option. Third option is that you can straighten the leg and let the hands release. You can bring one hand on top of the heart and on the belly. And tune me out, but just remind yourself that you're breathing in and out, and observe Savasana. S for Savasana, Savasana. Just quiet the body. This is so important to take a Savasana. Loka Samasa Sogino Baba. Words has meaning, and really when we can remind ourselves of the words that resonate with ourselves as we flow in beauty, in joy, it really brings the heart closer and closer to those things that we aspire to be. What a beautiful practice. Sometimes it's okay to just put your hands on your shoulder and say, I am great. I am enough. I am fine. I am awesome. I am brilliant. Don't wait for others to tell you how great you are, how your smile allows them to smile. So you might as well just be and radiate that light which you are. And the light will also radiate towards you. It's like a mirror, it's a reflection of yourself. When you see yourself in the mirror, you're pretty much looking at yourself. You reflect that which you are. When you have it, gently press yourself to seated. Sit tall because you are a warrior, you are a fighter, you are fabulous, you are great, and many more. As we reach the hands overhead, sending our intention to the heavens as we honor the knowledge and the greatness within us and the teachers and the founders of yoga. Bring the hands to the lips. May we continue to spell in this way and speak kindness of others, speak goodness into others. Bring the hands to the heart. May I continue to find love, laughter, and radiate that love to others. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you for showing up, for self-care. Namaste. To stay here for a moment, lengthen the spine, bowing to yourself, not to anyone else, but to yourself. Warm up the hands, rotate the wrist, make sure it's still there. As you warm up, find where it's comfortable for you, maybe the eyes, shoulder, hair. Breathe it in. Exhale, flicker the hands out. Woo! One more time. Hands to the eyes. Exhale. One more time. Exhale. Gently open the eyes. Get your eyes for the room with focus. Namaste. Namaste, everyone. Thank you for joining me in today's practice. As you can tell, I went to a spelling bee, and some of the words that I have sort of forgotten which words to use. Q, I said organize or organs. But how about quality? The quality of ourselves that we show others are the reflections of ourselves. R for rubbish. As we take out the rubbish, we must relax in our Savasana. How does that sound? I think that sounds amazing. I also forgot T, the letter T. Tremendous. Tremendous work that you put on the mat in your power yoga. Also terrific. You are terrific for showing up to the mat. Transformation. You transform You transcend into your higher self. Z for zealous. I'm zeal. Yeah? So leave more comments. How would you spell your name in this motivational spelling bee? So I had fun teaching and I hope you enjoyed. It was a bit challenging, but I hope the fun allowed you to press on. Let me know how you like this class by hitting the like button, subscribing to be part of the Home Green Wellness family, and leave me a comment on how you would spell the letter Beth. Yeah? All right. Namaste. Thank you.